Good afternoon, Redneck Garage folks. I hope y'all gonna get your redneck on this weekend. I am, even though I'm pissed off. Yep. Been trying to call Hardings Park Cycle since the day that I picked my side-by-side up from them rebuilding the Diff, right? Finally today I get through and they told me to swing it by after work. So I pulls in. The guy comes out and he goes, "Listen, man, I know you've been road riding it, and that's probably what's causing your rear diff to blow fluid out of the breather." I said, "Nah, don't give me that shit." Nope. He goes, "Well, I'm going to pull it in and we'll check it." So he pulls it in. 10 minutes later, he comes out and he goes, "Man, that thing is super hot. How far did you drive?" And I said, "About 5 minutes up the street." And I said, "You see that long breather that goes up there? It's blowing fluid out of that." And he goes, "Oh, wow, so it's building up a lot of pressure, huh?" I said, "Yeah." I said, I wouldn't be a mechanic for a living or anything, so I wouldn't know my ass from a hole in the ground. But if you don't space those gears, the gear mesh, shim the gears, whatever you want to call it, properly, it's going to build heat and it's going to build pressure and the fluid's going to foam up and come out of there. No, it won't. And that's different than a rear diff on a truck, because rear diffs on vehicles don't have breathers. And I went, "They don't? Really?" And he goes, "I've never seen one." And I said, "You're not a mechanic. Every rear diff has a breather on it that I have seen." "Oh, okay." So he goes back in, comes back out, and he goes, "Yeah, my mechanic said he thinks it's not shimmed properly, so it's building heat." I said, "You do what I just said?" He goes, "You're going to need to get a ride," because that was my ride. I said, "Okay, I'm leaving it here." "Okay, I'll get my guy on it ASAP. Meanwhile, people are out there laughing because I'm literally giving it to this guy who thinks he knows shit, but all he really is a fucking pencil pusher. If you ain't touched a tool in your life, shut up. Shut up. Just, yeah, stop. You sound like a jackass. So he goes back in to get some paperwork, because they got to do the paperwork on my machine to go around it and check it, make sure there's no damage on it, blah, 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 to cover their asses. There was a couple people out there that came up to me and said, that guy was super rude from the time he come out there to look at your machine and didn't even want to hear your story. And we've been getting treated the same way there. After we're done here, we're not buying anything. We're not coming back. I said, "Me either. I'm not coming back." The only reason I came back this time was because of the warranty. So, and their mechanics are awfully crap. I know things happen. Things happen. I totally get that. I'm a mechanic. Things do happen. There's been times where I've had to pull a diff apart again to reshim it and everything. Stuff happens. But you always, if something happens, you take care of the damn customer and make sure the customer's happy and do the work right. Even if you thought you did it right in the first place, everybody makes mistakes. I don't want to hear any stupid comments saying, "Well, it should have been perfect the first time." Things happen, and I understand that. But when I'm telling you something's wrong and then you want to argue with me and say that there's nothing wrong, it's just because I'm road riding, and then I tell you that we don't have any problems with any other side-by-sides we ride, or my wife's, which is a CF Moto, which has the same diff as mine, So, but they didn't want to hear that, Take care of your customers. The fuck is this world going to? Shit, that's where it's going. Alright, guys. That's the update on the side-by-side. So, it looks like I'm out of it for probably another freaking month. He did say he was going to get his mechanic on it ASAP. And I said, is there a possible way he could tear it apart in the morning? Since you should kind of put me priority. That's what I do to my customers. If I screw something up or, I didn't do something all the way, I put them priority and try and get them in and out as fast as possible. I know you can have that diff ripped apart in like an hour. Don't tell me you can't, because they only billed me for fucking 2.5 hours or something like that. So you have all day tomorrow. Let me get my shit back, unless you got to order a part or something. But I'm thinking it just needs reshipped. He said, I don't know. And I said, what's it going to cost me? I hope nothing. He goes, $1 million? This ain't a joking matter. Fix my shit.